So yung best of 5 na itong Barangay Ginebra and Talking Text is now a virtual best of 3. Tabla na yung labanan. First game, it was all Ginebra manhandling Talking Text. Pero yung second game, kanta nung bakbakan. And yung poise ng Talking Text, lumabas na naman. How do you like that matchup, Carlo?
Well, I thought that going into the second game na sobrang dehado yung Talking Text. Just because of the momentum on Ginebra's side, na tinambakan nila na ganun-ganun lang yung Talking Text. Tapos before the game, nawala pa si Dillinger, hindi pa nakapagbihis si Ali Peak. So you thought that Ginebra was going to steamroll this Talking Text team again.
And they were on the way to doing that. End of third.
So what happened? Did they come in overconfident or did they run out of steam in that fourth quarter?
I don't think Ginebra's overconfident. I just think that, again, the endgame poise of Talking Text is there, their championship poise. And I do not think they wanted to go down 0-2 in a best of 5 series. That's almost one series na if you go 0-2, especially against a top caliber team as Ginebra. But then again, that's Talking Text. Guys will step up. Jason Castro, Jimmy, and Ranidel. I think they scored no less than 16 points, and that proved too much for Ginebra. On the other side, naman Ginebra, what I noticed was, Josh Orbiston has been shooting well from the 3-point line, but he has 0 field goals from the 2-point field goals since the series began. And this game, Ginebra's point guard, specifically LA and Josh, this last game they combined for 4 assists. And I think what proved Talking Text, I think the glaring statistic was their assist. They won by 9 assists, 18-9. And for your 2-point guards to have 4 assists combined, and Josh playing 41 minutes and LA playing bulk of 37, 38 minutes, I think they demand more from them. I think they should distribute the ball more. That's it, tapos na.
Okay na! It's a wrap! I'm done!
Lumabas pa yung, kasi Talking Text was embarrassed back in game 1. Talagang, hindi mo akalain na mangyayari yun to a team like Talking Text, to that proud tradition over there. Lumabas pa yung gigil nila, yung focus nila.
Oh yeah. It's really amazing what confidence can do to change a team, no? And that's what Ginebra played with it. Parang nag-carry over from the rain or shine series, and that's why they were able to just shoot with confidence and really play as a team in the first. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the talent will always be on the side of Talking Text. They still have RDO, they still have Jimmy, Jason, all of those guys. Those guys have been there, as what Doug said so eloquently for 2 straight minutes of amazing analysis. but I mean, Talking Text is Talking Text. It's very rare for them to be blown out, let alone 2 straight times. They will always figure out a way to win. Plus, we have to remember na si Coach Norman, master in reacting and making the necessary adjustments, and that's what they did in the second game.
How about this long break in between Game 2 and Game 3? May 8 pa yung Game 3, week and a half away. 10 days, mga ganon, week and a half. Does this help the Ginebra time machine again?
Well, I don't know. Kagiwa might play already for May 8, but I think it actually helps Talking Text. They're the ones who actually look a bit tired and everything. They're the older team. Well, for me at least, I think they're more banged up. They have more injuries. But yesterday the game was amazing. Jimmy just carried them on his shoulders. He didn't want to let them lose. He made big shot after big shot. And honestly, it was a tough break for Talking Text. They were on fire in the start. And Ranidel picked up his 3rd foul. And Coach Norman has a rule: if you pick up your 3rd, actually if you pick up your 2nd, you don't play the rest of the half. But he picked up his 3rd in the first quarter, and he didn't play for 2 quarters.
He was about to be subbed out na.
Yeah, but he picked it up in a cheap touch foul.
Yeah.
And he picked up his 3rd. He didn't play the whole 3rd quarter, and he comes back in the 4th, scores 10 points. But again, Castro was amazing. Pero one thing who's really missing for Talking Text is Kelly Williams. He's like the anchor of their defense, and if it becomes Raba, it's really such a big difference defensively kay Kelly. Of course, Raba can score. Harvey Carey, he played great too. He had a lot of rebounds, great hustle play.
Rebounds per minute ni Harvey for the past 2 games.
Pero you mentioned na Ranidel de Ocampo, it was proven in that 4th quarter that he is the difference. How big of a mismatch problem is RDO?
Ranidel, for me, is personally, I think he's the hardest guy to guard in the post kasi he can play you inside, he can take the 3, he can drive if he wants to. He has the slow motion, sure steps na akala mo mabagal pero hindi mo maagaw. And that's Ranidel, I think he's the most important big man for Talking Text, and he's proven in the 4th quarter.
Ranidel, he spearheaded that 4th quarter attack. Lamang ng siyam yung Ginebra to start that 4th quarter in Game 2. 12-0 run, tapos everything just came together for Talking.
And that dagger 3, I mean, nung umikot yung bola dun sa possession na yun, alam mo na somehow it will end up with Ranidel de Ocampo and somehow will make that 3.
So starting May 8, Game 3. 1-1 yung series, race to 3. Let's go around the table. What happens the rest of the way in this best of 5?
Prediction time?
Si Doug muna unahin natin.
I usually go with Talk and Text, but I think I'll give it to Ginebra now. I think they have fresher legs. Guys have been stepping up for them.
2 straight or abot ng Game 5?
Feeling ko abot ng Game 5 din
Game
yan
5
Ginebra yun.
Game 5 Ginebra. Chuck?
What does that mean?
Long series. Lots of revenues.
Malicious.
Ito tanongin mo.
Ikaw na muna.
I think Ginebra in 5.
Oh. Carlo?
I'll stick with my
Sanmig.
earlier prediction.
Sanmig.
Talk and Text in 5.
Talk and Text in 5. Alaska
Sige
in 5.
bro, for once mag-agree naman tayo.
Mamaya
Mag-agree naman tayo.
Tuol.
Si Magu.
So, jump po.
Hoy! Sagot! Sagot! Ano nga? Ano nga? Sino nga?
If
Hindi! Game 5! Game 5. Assuming Game 5. Oh, sino? Winner take all Game 5.
If
Wala nang if. Wag na mag-magu answers. Basta talk and text.
Oh,
Ano na?
nagalit si Doug.
Mark
Ginebra.
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 Ginebra.